Hello.
Hi guys.
Hi guys. Welcome back to the Nerdy Archives.
Welcome, welcome.
It is week 2 of March, and that means it is part 2 of spring cleaning. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Spoiler alert. We did some and then it fell off.
It's not going so good.
Yeah, no. Not at all, honestly. I mean, we tried.
Yeah, I mean that's all that matters.
We're probably gonna end up talking about just anything under the sun, but you know what? That's okay. That's what we do best.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say if you if you're new to the channel, sorry, not sorry. Um,
Yeah,
but
this
if
is
you
us.
if you watch any of our shit, we tend to just talk and not go on what was planned.
True,
But it's
true.
fine.
Absolutely.
That's just us.
It's fine.
It's
It's
okay.
who we are. It's who we are. Alrighty, guys. So, um, if I sound a little bit down, don't worry. My anxiety is just kicking my ass. It's fine. Everything's fine. But as usual, we're going to do our weekly check-in, mental health check-in, work check-in, life check-in. And then we'll just get to our little bit of cleaning talk. And then we're just gonna shoot the shit until one of us says, okay, it's time to call it quits.
Which is normally me, because as my shirt says, I am always sleepy.
Sleepy mood.
I actually took a nap on the couch and I don't know how the fuck I did it because Mike's in there watching anime very loudly and I normally can't sleep when there's loud
Noise.
noises.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know how the fuck I did it, but I slept for like 2 hours on the couch.
Wow. That's impressive.
I know.
Alrighty. Per usual. I'm gonna make you go first, because I'm evil.
Mwahaha. Nah, I'm used to it by now. Okay, so work.
Oh.
Okay. So we are a week out from finding out about the contract,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to tell you my anxiety and me are not friends.
Right.
Um, I have my yearly review on Wednesday, which really sucks because we found out about the contract on Friday, and I want a raise, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get a raise, so
Right.
that's cool. So next week's gonna just prepare your guys' selves. Next week, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be dead inside. Anyway, so this week, I mean, there was nothing to like write home about. Oh god, except for the facts. So, at even though the contract's up for debate, we're still getting a shit ton of work,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know how these people think any of this shit's gonna work because they're like trying to experiment with shit. And
Right.
I've been in meetings where people are literally just arguing back and forth. I have a client that's living in fucking Delulu land.
Oh dear.
They want 11, and 11
Oh.
campaigns to go out on the 4th of April.
Oh.
But
Okay.
the problem is, it's not built with like components or anything. It's HTML, so we have to build the HTML for them.
Oh.
And it's not happening. They're living in fucking Delulu land. There's no way we're getting 11 of these fucking things out. Nene. Anyway,
Right.
so I've literally just been sitting in meetings where people are arguing back and forth about the process, and it's just been honestly,
Rough.
yeah. Thursday, I'm in the office and my coworker Mike messages me and is like explaining to me that he has to take the day off. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, just tell me what you need me to do. And then he proceeds to go into detail about how he had to take his daughter to a suicide prevention center where she was admitted. She's only 14 too.
Ugh.
I didn't need to know any of this.
Right.
Um I don't know why people always want to tell me things. I don't care. I didn't ask. Um, I think people are just lonely. I don't fucking know, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this man is gonna off himself with with the year he's had. My God. So then Friday, I worked from home and nothing was going on, and I didn't have a meeting until like 3:30. So I messaged him at 1, like, I'm gonna go take a nap. Okay, bye. Like, I didn't even ask. I'm just like, hey, I'm going to take a nap.
Right.
I can't right now. I'm falling asleep.
It's like I need it.
I need it. Sorry. I'm always like, I'm yawning. I'm always tired, and that's a problem. I don't know what's wrong with me.
You're
Anyway,
just tired.
I'm just always tired. I could sleep literally all fucking day.
Honestly.
So personal life. I don't know if you were aware of this, but Facebook was down worldwide, and
Yeah.
I don't remember my password. So when it was down, I was dumb and I kept requesting to change my password, and I kept letting me change my password until it wouldn't let me change my password anymore because I wasn't sure if it worked. So now I'm locked out of my account.
Ooh.
So I'm like waiting for Facebook to email me back because like that's how I talk to my grandma. And like for some reason on my work laptop, I can get on Messenger and Messenger only. And I feel bad because
Right.
like Shane's been trying to talk to me because he got a new job. And I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like I am locked the fuck out of my account. I only got this on my work laptop. Like
Right.
I'm so sorry. He's been chill. He got a new job, which he loves, which is good.
It's
Um,
good.
he's still asking me when can we hang out again, and I'm not going out there ever again. So I'm just gonna keep
Right.
dodging him. My dad's still driving me insane with his doctor's appointments. I have one on Tuesday, and I feel so bad because I keep telling my boss, like I keep going in there like her office and telling her, and she's like, Amy, it's fine, like don't worry about it. I'm like, well, I'm kind of worried about it because like it's like every week he has a fucking appointment, and like
Right.
with the whole
Yeah.
contract thing, like I don't want like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's um I think that's about it. I started reading Half Bad.
Yes.
Oh, girl, I am addicted. It's a problem. I have a problem. Okay, so if it's like not video games, it's drawing. If it's not drawing, it's fucking reading now. I will literally sit and read for fucking hours.
Yeah.
It's a problem. I'm almost done with the book, and I just started it yesterday.
I miss those days.
I know it's bad. Uh,
I miss it so much.
like I don't have a game right now to play, so
Yeah.
like I'm just reading.
Right.
Um, I had to go to my grandma's today to help her put together a sit stand chair, like an electric one, because
Hmm.
she needed a new recliner and she can't get fucking out of it and she can't close the reclining part. So I was like, Grandma, I know it's embarrassing for you, but like just get a sit stand. It's fine. She loves it.
Right.
It was super easy to put together too, surprisingly.
Got you.
Um, and then we went out to lunch, which was nice. Not lunch. We all had breakfast, but
Oh yeah.
it was still nice.
Infamous.
Yeah.
Infamous breakfast for lunch.
Yeah, it was still really nice. Um, I don't have anything going on tomorrow. I need to do my fucking taxes. I'll probably do my taxes.
Yeah, I gotta do mine or get my brother to do them because I
Yeah,
don't do my own.
I need to just fucking do it. Oh yeah. On top of all the shit going on, I need a new phone.
Hmm.
I've needed a new phone. My phone doesn't like to charge. I dropped it when I got my tattoos, so like I can't take selfies anymore because the front camera is smashed. which I don't
Right.
like. I don't care about that. That's fine. But now
Mhm.
I cannot control the volume on my phone.
That does kind of suck.
I can't turn it up or down.
Yeah, that sucks.
I can't like sit and watch TikTok or like
Right, because you're
I
gonna just
can't
be
hear
like
it.
sitting there. You're just gonna be sitting there.
Just watching people's lips move. Um so I decided I'm gonna cave and get an iPhone
Ugh. I
because
mean, I understand, but ugh.
I know I don't want it. But it's cheaper than all the Samsungs for some reason.
Yeah.
Like an iPhone 15 is 700. And then like the one you have, my god, is
Yeah, yeah, let's not talk about that.
and then like even the basic version of the S24, it's 999. Like
Yeah.
so I'm gonna cave. I'm gonna get a fucking iPhone so I can also make my aunt and uncle happy so I can track my grandma's fucking health.
Yeah.
It comes in baby pink, which I'm like all for.
True.
So
True.
cool, cool. I'll get that. It's fine. I'm not telling my brothers I got an iPhone though.
Right.
I don't like the fact that you can't. I don't know if you can turn it off, but when you like read messages,
Yeah.
I don't like that. I fucking hate that.
Yeah, Androids have those, Samsungs have that now. Like even on my messages, like my text, I have that now.
Can you
But it's
turn it
only
off?
between it's I don't think so. And but it's only between Samsungs. Because like Dumpling has an iPhone. It does not do it with him, but everybody basically literally everybody else I know is either Samsung or like, Motorola, something not
Yeah.
iPhone, and it will work with them, but not with iPhone.
I hate that because I like to ignore people sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, and then
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't want, and the color difference in the messaging. Like, people with iPhones can tell I have an Android because it's green. As soon as I switch, they're gonna see blue.
Right.
It's just, I don't know. I've thought about it. I'm just gonna fucking. The good thing about iPhone, and I'm
Mhm.
thinking about me starting streaming again, is I can use it to track my face
Yeah.
for my model,
Yeah.
which
I'm not I'm not yucking anybody's yum. I'm just
I
saying
am.
like
I don't. I like my iPad, right? I
mhm.
only use it to draw,
Right.
but I don't know if I'm gonna like having a fucking iPhone.
Right. No, I get you. And like here's the reality of it. Like, is it stupid to have financed a phone? Absolutely. But also, like, I need all the help I can get to build and keep my credit up
Mm-hmm.
well, there's many reasons I need to keep my credit up, but like, not everybody can afford or wants to have, like, I think I have 3,200 credit limit on Samsung financing. And my phone was 1,260 of that.
Mm-hmm.
And like that makes my payment roughly like $65 a month,
Yeah.
which isn't bad,
Mm-hmm.
but also if you don't have to have a payment, why the hell would you do that to yourself?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna do payments, but
Yeah,
like
but
through T-Mobile. But the thing is, like,
right.
I'm gonna wait until I hear about my job because I don't want to like get a
Yes.
new phone and then like have to pay for it until I get another job. Like, that's not fair.
Right. No, I get that. Yeah, and we did ours through directly through Samsung. We
Mm-hmm.
didn't go through AT&T because mom and Cody hope to go to Spectrum, which
Okay.
is the local,
Yeah.
which I don't really want to. I like having AT&T, but also we would be saving like over $100 a month
Oh wow.
with our bill. And I'd still get to keep my phone number, which is really the most important thing to me because I will literally go with that phone number till I die.
Yeah, I've
Like,
had the same phone number since I was 18.
yeah, exactly. No, 18. 18, yeah.
Yeah.
I've had the same one. I'm not parting with it. Like,
No.
you can take it from my cold dead hands.
Literally.
Literally.
The one thing I'm not looking forward to is having to transfer all my shit from Android to
True.
Apple by hand.
Yeah.
That's gonna fucking suck, but
Honestly, honestly, I would suggest you just dump everything you can onto one of your PCs.
that's
Honest,
fair. Yeah.
honestly,
Cause like
because
I don't want to lose
it's
all my
bad.
photos of my dogs and like
Right. Yeah, it's bad.
okay, yeah, I'll probably fucking do
Yeah,
that.
the transfer, Kylie, my coworker, her stepmom had an Android and they just all switched over to the new iPhones because they had a sale, whatever, doesn't matter. And the transfer of all of it was absolute hell.
Yeah.
So, like, if you can avoid as much of it as possible, I would do that.
That's fair. That's probably what I'll end up doing then.
Yeah, I would do that.
Ugh. I've had this phone for 7 years, so I can't really
Right. Yeah.
say it's about fucking time. Like,
Right. Yeah. That's impressive. I
I know.
think I realize how hard I am on phones because the longest I've had one was 3 years
Yeah,
before it gave up on me.
if I could not have a phone, I wouldn't have a phone.
And see, that's where that unfortunately
We
that
are
is.
different, yeah.
I don't like being that way, and I think that honestly links kind of back to like my lessening of reading and like enjoying things is literally like my phone usage is a big deal
Yeah.
and like it's so frustrating because like I would love not to spend time on TikTok, but then I'm like, "Oh, well, what am I supposed to like spend my time on?"
Right.
Like especially like when I'm at work, like on breaks and stuff. Like I'm not just going to stare at the wall
That's fair. Yeah, you know, that'd be fucking stupid if you just stared at a wall.
and like I'm sorry, but like my breaks and lunches are for me to decompress. I don't really feel like talking to anybody.
I forgot the most traumatic experience this week, and then you
Oh
can
god.
go. So
Oh, please.
I got my new tattoos, yeah?
Yes.
Well,
Oh, okay.
yep, I take off the
Yep.
second skin very slowly.
Mhm.
But it left sticky residue on my tattoos to where I am patting it down and the fucking paper towel is sticking to it.
Oh. Oh.
So I'm like frantically looking up online how to fucking get it off my arm because I'm about to go to fucking bed.
Right.
So it said coconut oil, and I was like, well, shit, I don't have any coconut oil. So I kept reading through Reddit, and somebody said olive oil worked. So I look like a fucking idiot in the bathroom for 20 minutes with olive oil on my new tattoos.
Yeah.
Spoilers, it didn't work.
Spoiler alert.
So I just said fuck it and put some of this tattoo balm stuff I have and
Mhm.
went to bed. And then I woke up and there was, of course, shit stuck to it from the bed. So
Yeah.
I don't, of course, like I don't want to like scrub it because it's new and I don't want to take any of the ink out, but like
Well, yeah.
it's, either way, it's fine now. They're fine. It's almost done, like it's almost healed. And I
Right.
feel like I did fuck it up from taking some of it off. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm never getting that second skin again because that's never been an issue for me before.
Right.
And then Shayla messages me,
Oh god. Yeah.
and the same thing happened to her.
Yep.
And I was like, girl, I don't know. I sat with fucking olive oil on my arms.
You're like, I am not the person to ask.
Literally, like, just because I have 8 tattoos now, people think I'm like some fucking guru. Like, bitch, no. I don't fucking know what I'm doing.
I have no clue.
So that's fine. Mike's mom asked me on Wednesday, she's like, "Do you think you'll get more?" Yeah, I'm gonna get more. And she's like, "Oh God, like, why the fuck did you ask?" Yeah, I'm gonna get more, Tina. I'm kind of addicted now at this point, okay?
Right.
I have actual grown up money to do it, but I don't
Girl.
know. I don't know if I'll still have grown up money by Friday, so we'll
Right.
see.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that was my week. How was your week?
Um, you know, um, well, I guess let's get into it a little bit. Okay. Well, firstly, my anxiety has literally been at all-time high for like most of the week,
Mm-hmm.
which sucks. I have cut out Mountain Dew so far. I have to cut down on Dr. Pepper now. That's going to be the hard part.
Dr.
That's going to be
Piappa.
really, yeah, that's going to be the hard part. I'm trying to drink more water. I'm trying, but it's unfortunately I can't. It's so hard to do when you work at a retail job
Mm-hmm.
because like I'm trying to hydrate. I overhydrate because I gulp everything. I chug everything. Like I am drown like not drowning. A a drought ridden person in the middle of the desert. Doesn't matter if I have been hydrating all day. I just gulp. I can't help it. It's been that way since I was a kid. And then I overhydrate. And then I'm standing at self check in almost tears because my bladder wants to explode. And I have to wait for somebody to relieve me. So, like, it's very hard to do. I don't know how people, you know what? I firmly believe that if you work retail, you are not meant to make any sort of healthy habits because
Nope.
you can't. You are meant to be unhealthy and die,
Caffeinated and diabetic.
basically. And I'm trying not to be either of those things. Trying, failing miserably. Anyways, so like, yeah, my anxiety's been like not great, but I haven't had Mountain Dew since Sunday.
That is really good.
I didn't get one today like I normally do.
I'm proud of
Um,
you.
I'm trying. I mean, I'm not cutting it out completely. Like if I'm like gonna have like a super busy day and I'm gonna like need a pick me up, like I prefer that over like a coffee.
Well,
So
coffee
like
is. Bleh.
so like yeah, that's gonna be like I'm gonna try to treat it like a treat, like an actual treat again and see how that goes.
I have
See
faith
how
in
that
you.
helps. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Life is trying me and I'm trying back. Um, I'm trying. Screams, literally. But so like anxiety, bad, 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 bad. But I'm living. I'm trying. I'm going to work like a good girl.
I
Going to work.
exist.
Um, trying to exist in a capitalist society. Um, and really nothing happens during the week. I work and that's what I do. Like I work, I go home, I eat, I sleep. Like I don't really get to do much other than work, eat, sleep. But this week has seemingly been the week of making me feel like an awful human being.
No.
So it is Dumpling's birthday on the 11th, so literally Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I am the opening cashier, which means it's my job to decorate his register, which is not a problem. Like that's not what this is about. That's fine. I can make that happen. I'll even try to make cupcakes. I'm sure I have a cake lying around somewhere in the house, like we keep things stocked. Might need to get butter, but like, other than that, we keep things relatively stocked. No, the fact is we have invited him over for his birthday probably since 2020, literally. Maybe not 2020 because, well, pandemic, but still,
We can get like,
roughly every
yeah.
year. And with everything going on with grandpa, with life, I have not thought about dinner. So I'm gonna have to make it up to him. But mom and Cody both work weird hours that day.
Hmm.
It's a whole thing. So like we can't get him on his actual birthday and they both work late tomorrow. So can't do it tomorrow. Like I just feel awful cuz like I feel like and we had this conversation
Hmm.
last night, which there's another part to that conversation that's coming up. Um but like I genuinely feel like at 31 going on 32 my circle is set. Like my circle of people is set. Like I'm not adding, I'm not trying to subtract, but if it subtracts, that's like, the
It
way
is
of
what it
life.
is, yeah. Like,
Like I don't and I know this probably there will be people probably who listen who are like, "Wow, this just sounds like really lazy." I don't have the energy to put like a ton of freaking work into relationships anymore.
fucking yes.
And,
It
like,
is
that's probably why I'm gonna be
exhausting.
single the rest of my life, and, if so, that's fine, but, like, I need, like, effortless or low effort things in my life. Like, I have had too stressful of a life to continually have to put myself in, little spirals of just like, "Oh, shit, how can I be better? How can I do better? How can I impress this person?" I don't have that in me anymore.
No.
Like, I just don't. And, like, at the end of the day, if I literally have you and I have acquaintances, that's all I need. That's fine. That's 100% all I need.
Agreed. Like you
And
and Mike, that's it. Like the thing about our relationship is like we don't expect shit out of each other. We don't have to fucking
truly,
impress each other. Like
no,
it is effortless.
it is.
Sometimes we'll go like a day without talking to each other, which is understandable. Like we both need space
Oh, yeah.
sometimes.
Right, exactly.
But I'm not sitting here fucking judging you because you're not fucking around.
Yeah. No, exactly. Exactly. And once again, it took a hell of a lot of work to get to this point,
Mm-hmm.
which is, I think, the main freaking point is that, like, it was not always this effortless. We literally did put the work in
Mm-hmm.
to get to this point. And we did the work and now we're tired and we don't want to do that work no more.
We done.
We done. Um, but we done.
We done.
Um, but so like I feel like a shit friend because like I should have like,
Girl,
had a birthday.
if he doesn't understand that you have a lot fucking going on and
And
that
he does. He's not awful. He's not an awful person. It's not that. It's just I feel bad.
you shouldn't. He'll if you're saying like what you're saying is true, like he'll understand. He won't as long as he hangs out with you and gets some cupcakes, I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try my best. If I can't get cupcakes, I'll freaking buy cupcakes. I will make it happen somehow. But there was that. And then yesterday. Oh God, yesterday. It's I wish it was honestly it still kind of makes me sick to my stomach thinking about, which is really shitty. So, uh honestly at this point I just don't even let the bridges burn. I just don't care. I don't think they know about this podcast because I don't
No.
think I've told them about this podcast. But for anonymity's sake, this is about Bunny, who I have mentioned before.
Mhm.
So Bunny reached out and was like, well, I technically reached out to them because they reached out in January when I was sick. I believe it was literally when I had COVID and I was like dealing with the news about grandpa and having COVID for the second time. And like, I was not about answering a message. I just wasn't.
Don't blame me.
Um, but, like, I was trying to be, my biggest problem is I try to fix things. I try to make things better when I should just leave it be.
We are such people pleasers. It's not even funny.
It's really disgusting, isn't it,
Yeah.
honestly? It makes me sick thinking.
Yeah. Fuck
Um,
our own well-being. How are like let's go make sure other people are okay.
like, who cares about how I feel? Like, how
No.
do they feel? I don't okay. So, like, I answered and was like, "Hey, sorry for, like, the super literally 2 months late reply. Um, like, got some bad news about grandpa, and life has been really hectic." And she goes on to just be like, "Hey, you wanna talk?" And mind you, Bunny really likes to call, likes to talk on the phone. I really
Ew.
despise talking on the phone.
Yeah,
I
me
really
too.
do. I really hate it. And before anyone's like, "But you're literally this is not a call. This is a podcast. This is a podcast.
Different.
They're different. It's
Fucking
different.
different.
It's different." Um, but I was like, "Okay, yeah, sure. Let's talk." Had to cancel the first time because their dad wanted to have dinner with them. That's fine. I didn't really want to have the conversation
Thank God.
anyways.
Thank God it
And
was canceled.
then last night happened. And mind you, I was procrastinating up until the point where I made the call. And like, it was bad, guys. No, it was bad. Like, holding back tears almost the entire call because it's like
How
just being
painful it
completely,
was.
yeah, it was painful. And it's just like, I know I'm a therapy friend. Like, I've always been like middle school, high school. I didn't have friends in elementary school, people, but middle school and high school, therapy friend, mom friend. People come to me with their problems. I listen. I try to help. It's what I do. It's been that way since literally I was a teenager. I know my role. It's my part to play. Da, 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 da. However, sometimes sometimes people will not understand that there's a boundary within that role. And that is generally speaking, I still like to be treated like a human being with feelings and emotions and thoughts and feelings and, events in my life, no matter how boring my life may be.
Your life is not boring.
Oh my God, it's not that intriguing either. Um, but that's beside the point. That's like self-loathing, and I'm not even trying to like literally I have an average, like, dare I say, almost middle class. I won't say middle class because me myself am not. My family's incomes together is about middle class, but me myself and I no, 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 we're low. Um, like I live a very average, like work, do it, do chores, have a hobby here and there lifestyle. Like I don't have like grand adventures and like whirlwind romances. Like I am very bland to most, and that's okay.
I mean,
I don't like adventure.
I technically am too because I don't like to go out as well. Like
Yeah,
I'd rather just stay fucking home.
I don't like adventure. I don't like whirlwinds. I don't need drama or suspense in my real life. I will save that shit for fiction. Thank you. Um This is all just to say that it was a very awkward and painful conversation where basically I got vented at for almost 45 minutes and asked about myself twice, and each time it got segued by me stating something that linked somewhat to what they had to say and them going on a tangent, forgetting completely that they had asked me a question.
If y'all have ever been talked at, it's a shitty fucking feeling.
Yeah.
Because like at this point you might as well be a fucking AI.
Yeah.
You know,
Basically.
like sorry, go ahead.
No, no, that's literally like pretty damn accurate. It's like if you wanted a sounding board, not even sounding board, a venting void. You know what? A venting void. You could have just like called up Google Assistant and it probably would have listened to you for
As long as you fucking wanted.
like shit. Or get a therapist. Like a legitimate therapist. Like it's, like, so hard to explain to somebody, though, because, like it's like, "Oh, well, you don't want your friends or acquaintances to vent." No, I do want them to vent and trust me with what's going on. Absolutely. No, I want people to trust me with that stuff, and I'm glad that I have people who trust. But it's the fact that, like, I make a note about, like, "Oh, yeah, grandpa has cancer," and all of a sudden it's like, "Oh, yeah, my X, Y, and Z and his X, Y, and Z also has cancer," and then suddenly it's a whole tangent about their health and their health history, and my conversation is completely forgotten.
I literally hate people like that. Because I'm the same way, right? Like I like when people come to me about things. Like everybody needs somebody that they can go to, judge free.
Yes.
But the fact that she just segued it back into her, like that pisses me off because that's not how this fucking works. You asked me about me and then you interrupted me
Yeah.
to be like, oh, kind of, I feel like, and this is really bad to say, but I feel like she kind of was like, oh, well, my situation is worse, you know?
Oh, no, that was completely what it is.
It,
No, I'm
that's
not even going
bullshit.
to I'm not even going to, like, mince words here. It was completely like a let me vent about how awful my life is. And every time that you mention something, I'm going to mention how awful my situation is on top of that.
Typical fucking narcissistic bullshit.
And it's like, I was like, okay, like this was so counterproductive and awful because it's literally reiterating what I knew when I tried to end this friendship 2 years ago. And it's
Yeah.
like, we have nothing in common. We have no common ground anymore. Like, I genuinely do care about you. I do. It's no ill will. It's just sometimes people age out of each other.
Yeah, and that's okay. But people need to accept that. Like, you've accepted it, right? Like, last night was
Yeah.
like a fucking eye opener for you, but I have a feeling she's not going to see it that way and she's just going to keep coming back to you.
And it's like I don't really know what my next step is. Because honestly, it's like, oh, if it's like every 6 months I have to have an uncomfortable phone call for 45 minutes, you know what? It's like family members. I can deal with that. It's fine. Like, I'll have to deal with the mental anguish for about, 2 weeks after, but that's fine. I can deal with that.
Well, if that does happen, you can always call me after, like you did last night, and
Yeah.
we can talk about it.
Yeah. And it's like, it's just so not even heartbreaking because it's not. I honestly am more angry than anything because it's like you're the one who pushed so hard for like, "Oh no, like don't let this friendship die. Like I still care about you. Like we do have things in common like XYZ." And like last night just proved like what do we have in common? Like that we have dogs. Like currently they don't have their custody of their dog.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't have custody of their dogs.
They
Like,
were her exes,
with the
right?
ex. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And one passed away, actually. One just passed away.
That's sad.
Yeah, it was sad, and I literally, like, said my condolences because, like, that's awful. I've been there. It sucks ass. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I have empathy.
You're not a monster.
I'm not a monster, and it's like it's just I guess I I can't put it into words how absolutely, honestly, mentally damaging last night was. And it's like, it feels dramatic, but I don't think it is.
No. I you said it the best last night.
I don't
You
even
it sucks because you do love her and care about her, but you
yeah,
still have this vision of her, the old her that like died a long time ago.
yeah. And, like, it's actually a perfect and it's literally what it is because every time I think of, like, who she was or still is, deep down, I don't know. Like, when dad passed away, it was literally in January. Like, so let's see, he passed away in October, November, December, like, literally less than 3 whole months. She was in town because at the time she was still living overseas,
Mhm.
and I couldn't get a hold of mom and Cody, and that instantly still to this day will cause me to have, like, an instant panic attack. Like, if I cannot get a hold of them, I automatically think the worst. Because spoiler alert, what that's how we knew something was wrong with dad, was because we couldn't get a hold of him. We could not get a hold of him no matter how many times we called, and
Yeah.
that's how we knew something was wrong. So, like, now if somebody does not answer, I automatically assume the worst. And especially back then when it was still so fresh, and I was, like, having a full-blown, like, panic attack when I was staying like, hanging out with her, and, like, she literally, like, just told me to, like, lay down on the couch with my head on her lap and, like, was, like, calming me down
That's really
because
sweet.
I couldn't calm myself down, like, I was losing it. And, like, I always think of that, like, that's who I remember, like, that's the person that I remember, but I don't necessarily think that person's there anymore. And I know that sounds really shitty because most people don't change that drastically of who they are. But I think a lot of shit has either gone down, like, because of them or to them that has caused them to maybe not be that person anymore.
Yeah. And that's heartbreaking in itself.
It is. And it's just, like, really just kind of disappointing and hard to deal with. And yeah, so it's kind of it's a mind fuck, honestly. Like, it's just like my brain just can't comprehend like what happened.
All we can do is assume what happened,
Yeah,
which isn't fair.
right.
But, because, like, I used to hang out with them too in high school with you.
Mhm.
And I always remember them being, like, so kind and kind of
Mhm.
shy, but, like, really nerdy. And
Mhm.
we, we all did have, like, very, very similar interests,
Mhm.
like reading, anime, video games.
Yep.
Like, I don't know. It's just, it sucks.
It does. And I honestly am not trying to like pull the like, oh, like this has changed you, but like they got married at 19
Hmm.
and now they are, I'm not even, you know what? I'm not going to explain. They're not married anymore.
We don't know what actually happened. They're
We
just
don't know
not
what actually
married
happened.
anymore.
But I feel almost like it's like, the people who have like 3 kids before 21. Like, they start at 18, they pop out 3 kids by the time they're 21, and then when they hit, like, 35 and all their kids are grown or whatever, they start, like, partying hard and shit.
Yep.
That literally kind of feels like what happened is like, "Oh my god, like, I'm a free woman, like, I can, like, sow my wild oats." And it's like, I think you lost track of who you were.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that does happen.
And, like, I'm not shaming anybody who does that because, like, shit, we all change
Hmm.
due to circumstances. Like, I'm not the same person I was before X, Y, and Z happened. That's not what I'm saying. It's just I think some people lose track of how who they are in the moment can affect others. And I think
Exactly.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
But so there was that, and that was rough. And honestly, excuse me, I hate it. And I don't know what I'm going to do moving forward, which is even worse. Um, but day by day,
Yeah, I was about to say all you can do is day by day. If it
day by
becomes a
day,
fucking weekly thing, then you gotta set boundaries, but day by
yeah,
day right now.
right. Like, and I will honestly be very firm because I was before when I tried to end the friendship and then they insisted. I set boundaries like, hey, I don't really like to do calls. So, like, if we're going to do calls, it's going to be like once in a blue moon. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not up for calling. I don't like calling.
I don't like calling either. There's always like awkward silences and
Hmm.
I just calling. Gross.
Yeah, ick.
That's
But
why like
yeah,
when Mob and I talk, we always like Facebook call video
right,
chat
right,
because like no, I don't like calling.
right. Yeah, yeah. I get you.
It's gross.
It is
Anyway.
gross. Anyways, so, like, it's just been, like, a week of, like, either feeling like a really terrible person or just, like no, just, like, feeling like a terrible person.
Well, you're not a terrible person.
Am I, like, I don't think I'm a good
You're
person.
no, shut the fuck up. You are a good person.
Anyways. So, like, it's just been a long week. Like, my anxiety is still, like, even up right now. It's just been a long week. Um, Work also is just kind of stressful with everything, all the renovations and shit going on,
Mm-hmm.
and customers are pissy about it. Luckily, I have a lot of awesome regulars that are like chill.
What the fuck are you supposed to do about it?
Apparently,
like,
I'm supposed to already have everything memorized. Mind you, the store is new to me too,
like my god.
and everyone's upset about the Starbucks opening, which, like, I'm not a Starbucks fan. I don't like Starbucks, but like, we can't just stop living because something we don't like
I
happened.
unfortunately am a basic bitch who likes getting pink drinks from Starbucks.
Oh, well, there'll be one as of April 22nd in my work. So,
I like the smell of coffee.
I like the smell of coffee too,
I don't like
honestly.
drinking coffee though.
Yeah, that's fair. I like the smell of coffee too. 1 month barista here.
I like the smell.
Oh my gosh. But so yeah, guys, that was our mental and weekly check-in. And I'm just gonna give you a spoiler alert. I have a small list of things I got done. I think it was either Sunday or Monday, and that's all I got done this week.
I have pictures, and
I
that's it.
have do I have pictures? Shit, I don't even know. Let me look. I only have the one pictures I sent you of my entertainment stand.
That
That's
is
it.
fine. Whatever. It's fine. Okay. Do you want to go into
Okay.
that really quick before we start venting about books?
Sure.
Okay, so
Because
I'm
that's
gonna,
what's gonna happen.
yeah, I'm gonna send pictures of my bathroom. So this is
Yes.
gross. It was a mess.
That's
Um,
okay. We don't judge here.
Don't
And
mind
if
me,
y'all judge, you're out.
just spamming you right now. Okay,
That's
so
okay.
that was all a mess. There's a bunch of
Hmm.
boxes and hair dye and stuff that were not empty. Um, and so
Okay.
I took, like I said, probably a half an hour, and I organized everything. So this is what it
Yes,
looks like
yes.
now.
Okay. Oh, very. Oh, love the toilet paper.
Yeah, I won't stay there because fucking
Very nice.
um I need new liners for my to clean like for my drawers.
Ah,
So
for the
please,
drawers.
yeah.
Yeah. You should get the like rubbery stuff.
I have it sucks because I have some that I used in the cabinet above the toilet. I don't know what
Hmm.
fucking happened to it, so now I have to go
Oh,
buy
Jesus.
new stuff. I don't know either way. So everything's clean and organized now. I threw away a
Yes,
bunch of
very nice.
shit. That's all I
Very
did
nice.
because then
That's great.
I had to go do
You
other
did
things.
great.
Thank you.
You did awesome. Um, okay, so um yeah. I did a bunch of shit on Monday. It was actually Monday that I did all this. Um, so Sunday night, I redid my entertainment stand and put all the little baskets. Amy already has the pictures, so we'll
Yes.
try to I had like two baskets on top, one basket on bottom, so like a I don't know, like a zigzag. You'll look at the pictures and you'll understand. I moved all of them to the all the little cubicle drawers to the bottom and then moved everything from the bottom to the top. So now my little Baker Mansion house replica special edition, limited edition music box thing is on display for the first time since it's been unboxed. Um
Yay.
yeah. Um so I did that and then Monday I was 24 hours into a massive panic attack um and just cleaned the shit out of everything just to try to get rid of all the excess energy I had. And I cleaned both bathrooms. I started cleaning out the fridge, which did not get very far because we just have too much food in there. I cleaned off the kitchen table. I emptied and refilled the dishwasher twice.
Nice.
Um, I took out all the garbages in the house. And I also played Baldur's Gate 3. So you know what? Screw it. I consider that a win.
Yay.
I finally am progressing.
Nice. We love it.
Um I still need I want to like make my phone Briar and Shadowheart themed. I want to. I just have to find a way to get cute like shots
Screenshots
of
and
them.
stuff,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um and yeah, finally got the option to get kissies, which I was like waiting for. I was like, this is a really long game, guys. This is the long game.
Shadowheart, unfortunately, is the long game of
Yeah, makes
waiting.
sense. It really makes sense. It really makes sense. Um, but no, I love it. It's so good. Um, the circus was fun.
Frito. She got to meet my favorite character,
Yes, I met him. Yes.
Popper. He's got loads of
Popper.
stuffs.
Yes, he does have stuffs. He does have stuffs.
I
Hmm.
love Popper. I'm sorry.
No, he's cute. Um, so there was that. I also have like probably by the end of getting to the back of my closet, which I have not got yet, guys. Not even close. I'll probably have like 15 freaking bags of clothes that I need to go through. Mind you, I wear the same like 5 outfits. I'm very much an outfit repeater. I don't but the amount of clothes I have is a different story.
Yeah, I'm the same fucking way.
Um, I think I'm gonna have to just be really harsh with myself, like, genuinely, and just be like, if it does not fit, if it has sentimental value, take a picture of it like you suggested,
Hmm.
but otherwise, it needs to go. Like, I think I
Yes.
need to be harsh about it.
Or do you know how to make blankets?
Not yet.
Well, you can fucking learn. Cut it up.
Okay.
Take a picture of it, cut them up by squares, and make a blanket.
I still have, like, 6 boxes of dad's clothes that we wanna make into blankets for all 3 of us. 'Cause
Good
I have
luck.
all of we have all of his Harley shirts, all of his flannels, and all of his jeans. Like, we didn't throw any of them away.
I wish I would have done that with my mom's stuff.
Yeah. Not everybody has the luxury of doing that, though, like, truly.
Yeah, honestly, by the time I got to the house to go through shit, her clothes were already gone.
Yeah.
Her friend fucking donated them, which I'm like, I'm glad she donated them, but at the same time, like,
Right.
I would have liked to go through them.
Right. I
Anyway,
get you. But yeah, like, I think I need to be, like, really, really strict and firm with myself there, and just be like, if it does not fit, it needs to go, so I can actually, like, get a wardrobe built up for myself again. 'Cause I,
yes.
like, only have 3 pairs of shorts and no tank tops. No tank tops. I don't own a tank top currently.
Yeah, we need to fix that.
I literally have 3 pairs of shorts. One is, like, basketball shorts that have a hole in them. Like, in the mesh part, because it's, like, overlay it's, like, that weird silky material with
Yeah.
the mesh overlay, and the mesh has a hole, so it's technically they're fine to wear, but, like, they still have a hole. I have those, I have a floral pair, and then I have a black pair that are, like, paper bag style with, like, the really wrinkly, crumply waistband thing,
Yeah.
which I think I like that style, it's kinda cute, it's kinda makes me feel like a I don't know, like a paper bag, I don't know, it's cute.
I like those too.
Um, but, like, yeah, I genuinely only have if I have a tank top, it's probably so old and stained that it probably needs to go. So, yeah. Um, I kind of plan on slowly doing that. Once again, it's another problem of where does that shit go? Because the resale shop we have in town is super picky. Like, they will only take, like, brand new shit.
The fuck? That's stupid.
And the local food pantry that also takes clothes will only take, like, brand new things.
That's also very stupid. What the fuck?
So,
Where did they
like,
get off being so picky?
I don't know. So, I have 2 options of either the things that don't fit, I can try to use as material to learn how to sew with, which technically doesn't save me space.
No, it
I'll still
doesn't.
have them, but they'll be out of my room, which is a little bit different, but still a lot of space. Or I just throw them away, which I was not raised to throw away perfectly good clothes just because they don't fit,
Yeah, same.
and it feels awful. Like, the idea of just throwing away something that's totally fine, it just doesn't fit, makes me wanna go, "Ugh." But, yeah, so guys, like, we are still going to be cleaning, don't get us wrong, it's gonna be way slower, and, like, you're
Then
not
we
probably gonna know
wanted
about it.
to, yeah.
Like, it's probably just gonna be things that we can do on our days off or when we have time, and frankly, neither one of us have very much free time,
It's so fucking stupid. I hate it.
and when we do have free time, we're gonna wanna do fun things, like what we're gonna transition into, which is books.
Okay. Okay. So, really quick. I want to vent about this fucking book really quick because I did
Yeah,
it last night and she thought it was hilarious. Okay, so
yes, yes.
the next book we are going to be reading is Daughter of Darkness. Okay.
Mhm,
This book. I got 50 pages in
mhm.
and I told Autumn, I'm like, I don't know if I like this book.
Yes.
And I was like, I'm gonna wait until you read it and catch up, you know what I mean? And then we can
Yes.
decide what we're gonna fucking do from there. I'm gonna tell you the fucking premise of the first 4 chapters I fucking read. Well, technically 3 chapters, okay? So,
Mhm.
this bitch, his name is Eleanor, okay? Her,
Yep.
she lives in the woods in a fucking cottage that her dad built for her and him. He gets brutally murdered and she steals his sword. Cool. So now she's all like, I'm gonna be a good fucking warrior. Blah blah blah. I carry his sword everywhere with me. I'm so badass. Um, and so she goes to the local fucking butcher's market in the village and they don't have meat. So she's like, fuck it. I'm gonna go try to hunt. Um, Meanwhile, she's fucking walking in the woods talking about how her dad kept telling her that fays are like the evilest fucking creatures. If you see one, run away. Blah blah blah. And guess what she fucking runs into? A
A
fae.
fae.
A fucking fae. Instead of running away, she's just staring at him because he's pretty. He's just very pretty. And he looks at her sword and is like, where the fuck did you get that? She doesn't fucking answer him. He's getting pissed because she's not fucking answering. And she's like, it was my dad's. Like, he's like, it's not fucking possible. Like, they're not swearing, but he's like, it's not possible. And she's like, wait, did you know my
Right.
father? And he's like, I did. And then he turns to leave, and she's like, oh, what do you know about my father? And he's like, if you really want to know, come meet me back here at the full moon. And she's like, bet. So instead of listening to her fucking father, what does this bitch do? She goes back out to the woods and looks for this fucking fae.
Yep.
She's searching for this fucker, kind of angry because she doesn't know where to fucking look, and then a bear attacks her, and not just a normal bear, a poisonous bear. So she ends up cutting his fucking arm off, but she's about to die because it threw her against a goddamn tree. And
Yep.
it starts lunging at her, and then all she can remember is the bear's head being chopped off.
Yeah.
So she wakes up in a tent, and she's miraculously been healed. And of course, the very pretty fae man is staring at her. And she's like, where the fuck am I? Who the fuck are you? What the fuck do you know about my dad? And she's getting really angry at this point. Azurin is his name, by the way.
Yeah.
He's getting pissed at this point because he fucking just helped this bitch, and he's like, "There's a tent for you. Go in it." And she's like, "The fuck I will." And he just yells at her and tells her to fucking go. So she goes, and then she finds out from a different fae guy that that's the leader of the fucking faes, the lord of the faes. So not only did she follow a fae, he was the lord of the faes, which is
The
great,
Lord of the Faes.
which is lovely. So this book bounces back and forth between her perspective and his perspective, okay?
Correct.
And he's like Edward Cullen have an ass, okay? He's like, I can't let her die. Nothing can happen to her. She's the key to it all. And meanwhile, she's just like, I just want to know about my fucking dad. Where's my fucking dad?
Mm-hmm.
So she is now in a camp with all these fucking fays. These fays are not batting an eye that there's a fucking human just chilling.
Just chilling, relaxing.
So they get attacked in the middle of the night. She kills one wolf, wounds a different wolf, and then kills 2 like thug things. I can't remember what they were. I'm sure there was some kind of fucking monster too. I don't know. She kills those 2. And then fucking Azurin runs over and is like, "Oh, you're bleeding." And she's like, "I'm fine, dude. The fuck? Like, I'm chill." He forces her to go get healed by the cleric, and then she asks the cleric for something that could knock out a human in a sewing kit. Because guess what? One of the wolves, she decided, I'm gonna fucking heal him. I'm gonna try my best to make this wolf fucking live. So she knocks him out and starts sewing him up. So she might have a wolf now. I don't know. Didn't get that fucking far. That's about as far as I got. But let me tell you, and this part is what made her laugh so bad.
Oh
Okay.
God, I'm ready.
So she ignored her dad about Faze.
Yep.
Okay. That's like my dad telling me not to hang out with terrorists, but I go find terrorists and become one. Like, so I don't know if I like this book. Okay, I feel like this bitch really liked The Witcher and the element of surprise because I feel like this bitch is half Fae and she doesn't even fucking know it. I don't know.
Did you know there's official art of the two?
I did not know that.
Here, I'm sending it to you.
Please do. I did not know that. What the fuck?
It's from the art. It's from the author's page, TikTok page.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was picturing.
You're like, yeah.
Yeah, it's about God. I wouldn't really call them enemies to lovers either. Because she's not really an enemy to him.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason why I picked this book, was because we like the whole enemies to lovers thing. No, she's just some fucking human that happened to run into a fae and was like, oh, he's pretty, I'm gonna follow him. So I don't know. We have to see. We have to see what Autumn
Yeah.
thinks about it. But
Yeah.
we did just before this
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
we found a very interesting book that I have intrigued. Do you want to explain?
Okay, for one, it's very popular in Book Talk. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's fair.
I learned of it from Book Talk.
Okay.
So it's Butcher and Blackbird by Brianne Weaver. And it's about two serial killers.
Mm-hmm.
Killers.
Killer.
Um I was listening to Chicago earlier. Sorry. Um and they're like kind of like casual friends, like, oh, my serial killer buddy, and like then it's gradually like they fall in love and like they're after like the same guy, like they want to murder the same guy apparently. Um so like yeah, serial killers in love. What's more beautiful than serial killers in love? Just shucks.
It's just so sweet. Something about
It's
it.
so sweet, The content warning just is like so just mild. Oh my god. But yeah, that's probably it's probably gonna end up being the next one.
Absolutely. I didn't mention this, but I did finish No One Can Know, and it is so fucking good. And I feel like that ruined my perspective of this book because I went from two really good books to like this mediocre having ass shit.
Yeah.
Nothing against the writer, okay? It's
Right, no.
it makes no fucking sense.
At least not now.
It might make more sense once I read more. I don't know.
Right.
So I finished it and it's a great fucking book. So Autumn's getting it on Monday.
Yep.
I ordered it for her.
Yep. We also had a discussion about how basically since we know each other's addresses, there will be no mercy.
Book wars. Just
Of
sending me
course.
books.
I also found another one when I was looking at the library website for email address because I had to contact somebody
Mm-hmm.
at the library because of an event me and mom signed up for and we haven't got any confirmation. It was a whole thing. Anyways, they had the new releases scrolling through there's another one too.
She wrote another one?
No, no, no.
Oh.
Different. She is writing one. It's the one Butcher and Blackbird has another one coming out that's unrelated. They're just like effed up romantic comedies is her thing. Um and
Okay.
like it's a different couple. One's like a hitman and one is a songwriter.
Stop.
I,
Okay. Fuck. Okay. Well, let's.
You're,
Well,
but
that
no,
might be
I
the
found
next
another.
one.
Yeah, I found another book. It's called "Hurt for Me." Um, and it's basically about this woman who escaped trafficking when she was in her early 20s, and she goes on to become a dominatrix.
Oh,
And one of her clients goes missing, and she becomes like this like main suspect. And apparently the detective, it's apparently supposed to be sort of like spicy romance plus like murder mystery. Yeah.
Hurt for Me?
Hurt for Me. And it's by Heather Levy.
Girl, we're gonna have so many fun. How many books do you think we're gonna read this year? So far, it's fucking two for me, and I'm almost done with my third one.
It really, honestly, it just depends on how hectic my freaking life gets.
That's true. I mean, same technically.
I honestly told myself that if I got 10 books this year, I would be content.
That's fair. That's a good number.
I wanted it to be 2 every month, but we're already 3 months in, so I'm a little late to the game because I was like, if I do 2 a month, that's
Girl.
24 books.
Yeah, I was gonna say we started this at the beginning of like not the beginning, but like the end of
Middle of February.
yeah.
So like I was like, if I just do 10 or 12, like I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, okay.
Um Honestly, I was just thinking, I just had the thought that if you actually manage to do a birthday trip, I actually love reading out loud.
Oh my god, read to me.
I love reading out loud.
Read
I
to
don't know what
me.
it is. No, like when Ryder was a kitten, like I was trying to get back into reading at the time because I had fallen out of it a little bit. That was like at the start of my like dry spell, if you will.
Mhm.
And I was trying so desperately to like cling on to reading. And guess what? Spoiler alert, that did not happen. It ended up being the start of the actual dry spell. But anyways, I was reading to him when he was sleeping on my chest,
That's
and I
so
would read to him.
cute.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I love it. Like even if I'm alone, sometimes I will just read out loud.
That's cute. I like that.
I don't know, like it's just I don't know, it's comforting. I like being read to and I like reading out loud.
I can't read out loud. I stutter.
I will sometimes get a little too excited and start slurring my words, but
Yeah, I my brain like I read really fast.
yeah.
So then I can't keep up. My mouth is just like fucking
Blah, blah, blah.
I mean, you guys
Yeah,
have
that's
experienced it.
yes.
Shit, like
Please go back to our fan fiction episode.
it
That was actually I really enjoyed that.
was really messy on my end.
No, I really liked it. Really liked it. So I feel like we need to like sit down and get a definite list of like at least the next like 4 books
I agree.
instead of constantly switching
Set, yes.
around
Okay, well
because we
actually
keep
we can do that right now.
okay. So
Okay.
I have only read How Can I Help You? That's
Okay.
all I've read so far.
Yes, and we discussed when you're reading No One Can Know, I will just continue to read separate books.
Yes.
I'm not gonna keep going with Daughter of Darkness until you catch up and like decide if how we feel about it.
Yes.
Because like I said, I'm reading half bad
Half
right now.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our next book is gonna be The Butcher and
Butcher and
Blackbird.
Blackbird.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and then second is gonna be Hurt for Me
Okay.
because that sounds very interesting.
Oh, do you want me to like read the actual like Amazon?
No,
Okay.
no, I like the way you described it. It's totally
It's
fine.
like okay.
um,
I mean, a private dungeon. I mean, how can you
right. I look angry. Sorry, it's because I pressed the 3 button.
it's like, ooh.
Oh.
the problem is I have a list on Amazon that I've sent you that I keep adding books
I
to.
know. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Let's do that. Let's open up Amazon really quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a wish list for me and you.
Okay.
And we'll start from the bottom buying and then work our way up because obviously we're gonna add more.
Yes.
Um, your lists.
And asking now, how do you feel about cozy mysteries?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you know what they are?
No.
Okay. So you're probably gonna hate how I explain it, but I'm promising you that they're actually not awful. They're like if like Murder She Wrote, Matlock, and Hallmark movies had a baby.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Like there's always kind of murder or some sort of like poisoning or like injury, and there's always like a sleuth, whether they be an actual detective or just like a random person who gets in the middle of things trying to solve the mystery. They're usually not super graphic. They're like beach reads.
Okay, no, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Um because I there's one that I used to love. You might remember Spying in High Heels.
Oh, yeah, 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 I do remember.
Yeah, that was considered a cozy mystery. There's like 20 of them or some shit now, which boggles my freaking mind. I've been out of school too long. 14 years, guys. We've been out of school
Yeah,
14 years.
it's the don't remind me.
Ugh.
Really quick, Hurt for Me is by Heather, right? Heather Levy.
Yes,
Okay,
Heather Levy,
okay.
Levy,
So I just
whatever.
added those two books to the list, and I sent you the
Okay.
list.
Okay. We also have to add What Lies in the Woods because we will
Oh
get to
yes,
that. We want that to be third.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Let me add that too. I hate that all of these are paperback except for this one. I like hardcover.
I know. I saw that about Butcher and Blackbird especially, and I was like, no.
I paperback pisses me off.
I know.
Okay, there's three already on there.
Okay. Let's see. I have how about I just go by title and then I'll give you a brief
Okay.
if you say yes. Okay. Um, let's see, going down the list. Now I See You. House on Fire. Beneath Devil's Bridge. Wrong Place, Wrong Time. Um, None Shall Sleep. The House Across the Lake. More Than You'll Ever Know. Everyone Here Is Lying. Uh, Good Bad Girl. 20 Years Later. Broken Monsters. Shudder. The Plinko Bounce.
What the what?
The Plinko Bounce. Um, that one's expensive. I don't know why, but it's expensive. Against the Current, as in the fruit current, that's a cozy. Um, Your Shadow Half Remains, Such Sharp Teeth, a werewolf novel.
Ooh.
Okay, that's the first one you've made a reaction to. We're gonna look at
Yeah.
this one. Okay, so it is. I'm gonna read just a young woman in need of a transformation finds herself in touch with the animal inside with this gripping, incisive U.S. Today best-selling novel from the author of Crackle and the Return. So basically, it's about a girl and her twin sister. Her twin sister is pregnant, estranged from the baby's father, and needs support. So the sister returns basically to their hometown, which she thought she was never going to go back to. And then she hits a large animal with her car. And then when she gets out,
It's
she's
not an
attacked.
animal.
Yep, she's attacked. She survives. And she, surprise, is turning into a werewolf. I don't know. I think it's apparently kind of comedic, which it's giving like Ginger Snaps vibes.
It does give Ginger Snaps vibes.
Do we want that to be one of them?
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay, it
I
gets
have
4.2 stars.
Yeah, I have your list open right now too.
Okay, yes, Such Sharp Teeth by Rachel Harrison.
All right, adding it to the book club. Okay.
Okay, Midnight at the Bright Ideas Bookstore, The Unkindness of Ravens, Bless Your Heart. That one's a vampire one. That's Southern vampires, which like, mwah, my true
Yeah,
blood.
nope, don't even say anything else. I'm adding it.
Okay, that one's not until April 9th. It's not released till April 9th, so
That's
it's
fine.
perfect
Yeah, that's
to put it so.
so far back. Because then we'll get reviews.
And it's set in 1999.
Stop. Okay.
Oh my god. We're gonna love the shit out of that. Okay. Theme music. The Devil Crept In. Never Look Back. Beside Myself. I have some questions for you. Okay,
I have some questions for
I'm
you.
not gonna make you read this one because you know this is my favorite book of all time. But Phantoms by Dean Koontz is like my all-time favorite book. I'm not gonna make you read it because I've already read it like 3 times.
That I mean that wouldn't be fair to you.
Yeah, like eh, I won't change my opinion on it for one. Everything You Want Me to Be, The Girl Before, Far From You, Relic, Intensity, My Heart is a Chainsaw, The
How
Marigold,
edgy
My Heart.
sounding. My heart is a chainsaw.
Okay, it is part one of a trilogy.
Okay.
It is a slasher trilogy.
Okay.
Um, it's a little bit bigger. They're like 432 pages on average. They're a little bit bigger, but um let's see. This is just the little synopsis. In her quickly gentrifying rural lake town, Jade sees recent events only her encyclopedic knowledge of horror films could prepare her for in this latest chilling novel that will give you nightmares. The good kind, of course.
Mm, nah.
Okay.
I feel like it's gonna be
The
too
Mirror.
predictable.
It might be. The Marigold. Behind Closed Doors. The Lost Girls. Before I Go to Sleep. The Girl Without a Name. Look Past. Only Daughter. The Shadows. Um, Don't Ever Forget. The Hunger. That one, ooh, that one's a take on the Donner Party, but like supernatural.
Okay.
Which I have a weak spot for the Donner Party. Um,
Yeah,
Baby Teeth.
I'm
What?
I'm adding it to
The Hunger?
yeah.
Okay. Yes, The Hunger is, let's see. Let's see the little, yeah, basically it's just them and it's supernatural instead of what really happened, which was just poor people starving to death and freezing to death. Now She's Gone. The Baby Teeth. Those two are out of stock. Disappearance at Devil's Rock. Just Life Is Not. That is, it's a vaguely horror thriller. Um, it's like about like basically like if the pandemic had just started with dogs instead of, possibly
Aww.
bats. Yeah, no, and like basically the president is like, "Hey, we have to euthanize all dogs." And
Aww.
like, yeah, and then like a vet and a couple dudes were like, "No, no, no, we're gonna take all the dogs and shelter them." And yeah, like chaos ensues. So that's not a good one. That's sad. Um, Missing Presumed, The Couple Next Door, Goddess of Filth,
Alright, what the fuck is
um,
Goddess of Filth?
Goddess of Filth. Let's see what it's a novella. It's only 156 pages.
Oh, it's so small.
It is. One hot summer night, best friends is it Lord? Lourdes, Fernanda, Anna, oh god, okay, these are Spanish names. I'm not trying to
Nope,
butcher.
okay.
Um,
Nope, we're not. Nope. I don't like that I can't pronounce the names.
okay. Seed, Wilder Girls, Lakewood. I have such sharp teeth on here twice.
That's okay.
Um, The Telling, The Passenger, Don't You Cry, The Butterfly Garden, All the Missing Girls, Under the Harrow, The Next Time You See Me, that's Stephen King's memoir. We're not reading that. The Memory Box, Her, Second Life. Yes, I Have You, as in like the Netflix show, but the
Yeah.
book. Um, Broken Harbor, See Jane Run, Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, House of Leaves. Um, that one is not a horror book. That is a coming of age book. The Fisherman, My Name is Lucy Barton, Human Acts.
What's Human
Okay, I had one.
Acts?
Let's see. Um, it's a pretty cover, is what it is.
It is very
Um,
pretty.
it's 240 pages. It's a baby. Um, it is basically about like a student uprising in South Korea, and it's like less about it's like about human connections. It's basically like the ripple effect of what this one kid's death does within his community and his loved ones. Yeah, it's more of a like human rights or human I don't know what the word is.
Nah.
Humanity.
Yeah,
That's the
nah.
word. Okay, we're going for scary. Um let's see. I'm just scrolling now. Um The Only Good Indians gets really good reviews. Um it is, let's see. Okay, do you know that one Stephen King movie, Dreamcatcher?
Yeah.
Think about that. I get the vibes of that without stupid alien worms.
Okay.
Like, think more like actual, like, scary shit.
I'm trying to find it.
It's down a ways.
Ba, 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 ba. Still scrolling.
It's okay. Yeah, I have a lot on here.
um. Fuck. Why can't I find it?
If you can't find it, I'll send it to you.
Yeah. I might have scrolled. Is it? Hmm.
I'll send it to you.
Cause I just found Limetown.
Oh yeah, you're all the way down.
Yeah, I must have scrolled past it
That's okay.
like a dum dum. Yeah, I definitely fucking scrolled past it.
That's okay.
Okay, adding it to the list.
Let's see. We're getting into like my old shit before I was like when I was just like randomly picking books that sounded good. Let's see. Is this the good one? I follow this TikToker that I followed since Vine days.
Okay.
Like I followed her for that long. Um, she was a dancer, like exotic dancer,
Mhm.
um, in New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
And she's like into like horror. She used to do SFX makeup. Jesus Christ. Like she used to do horror makeup and like on Vine.
Mhm.
And make like shorts, like scary shorts and stuff. Now she's just like a cool house mom. Oh, she's awesome. Anyways, she got back into reading a while ago and was like recommending her favorites. Um, and honestly, with her taste and stuff, I always was like, yeah, I'll trust. Um, and this was one of them. It's called Come With Me by Ronald Malfi. Um, and basically it's about this guy, his wife is killed. He goes through her belongings and finds a receipt for a hotel room at the opposite side of the country.
Oh Lord.
Um, so he tries to figure out what she was doing in the weeks leading up to her death. Um, and basically, um, he finds out like there's a bunch of terrifying shit he did not know about his wife, and it's him uncovering like who his wife was.
All right, yeah, we'll give it a go.
Okay.
All right, let's look at this hefty fucking list really quick.
Yeah, we got a hefty list.
Hold on. I have to add this. Okay.
Mhm.
Let's go to it. I don't want to create lists. I already have a list.
What are you trying to do?
All right, book club books. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8.
Okay. So, if we wanted to just have 10 to start,
Yeah.
like in stone. Okay. Let's see. I have The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. Um The Final Girl Support Group, which I actually think I own that book, but I could be wrong. Um let's see. My Best Friend's Exorcism.
What?
Yes.
My
And it's
best.
set, I believe, in the 80s.
Oh, it definitely is. Look at this fucking cover.
Uh-huh. Yep,
1988.
1988.
Fuck it, yeah, let's add it. It seems interesting. And it comes in
Yeah.
hardcover.
It also says it's campy, and I love some camp. All right, we need one more. One more. Let's see what else is on my list. We're getting towards the bottom. Oh my God, I remember these books. Oh, I love this book series. Did I ever make you read Tantalize?
I don't believe so.
So good. Oh my God. Like the first book, right, is about a this new restaurant that opens up in town, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it has like a vampire theme, and everyone's like, "This is stupid. What the hell? Who's gonna go to this place?" Yeah, it's not. It's like a base. It's like a front for vampires.
Alright, fuck it, let's add it. Are you okay with reading it again?
I don't. I would love to.
Alright.
Yes, Tantalize by Cynthia. I don't know how to pronounce her middle or last middle name, anyways. And Smith. Yeah, there's
Alright.
4 books in it. And it also gets into like werewolves and angels and demons, and it's just like it's a good time.
Alright, we got our 10.
Woohoo!
Hell yeah. I sent you the
Yay!
list, so we'll start from the bottom
Okay,
and then go up.
and go up. Okay. So, but yeah, love it.
Sorry, not sorry you guys had to sit through that.
Yeah, literally not sorry. Um, but also I wanted to mention quick, because I'm sure that Amy wants to go to bed. I could
Yes.
be wrong.
No, I'm tired.
Yeah. Um, I got us matching journals,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
um, and like book tabs, booking tabs, marking tabs, whatever you want to call them. I plan to do kind of like a bullet journal, but just for my reading with mine, which obviously you don't have to do because like that's a lot of work. Um, but I also ordered my own copy of How Can I Help You because like it's a sentimental book now. Um, and I plan to eventually kind of reread and tab that one somewhat.
Yeah, I'll do it
Um,
too.
because I mean the first paragraph is literally one of my favorite quotes. So, but yeah, so what next week? What next week is Dream Closet, I think.
Yes.
Isn't that what I said? That's what I
Yes,
said.
it is what you said. Yeah.
I've already started kind of a style inspiration board.
Awesome.
Um, so like that's taken care of. Oh wait, I'm wrong. Third week is outdoor aspirations.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh geez. Okay, so that's week 4 is Dream Closet.
Okay. Well, then you have
Um,
time.
that's fine. Um, outdoor aspirations, which ironically, it snowed today.
Which is so
So
stupid.
I'm not feeling the outdoor shit right now because I'm cold and angry.
I'm
But
I'm surprised it didn't snow here.
oh, it's coming for you.
Great.
I have on my new phone, I have Waterford's Waterford, whatever. We've
It's
talked
fine.
about it.
Yeah. I don't
We've
care.
talked about it. I'm in Frankfurt, stalk us, whatever. Make our lives interesting. Um I have Waterford's weather saved now on top of Frankfurt's so I can keep track of weather patterns. And I was like looking, I was like, "Oh, hey, they're getting it, it should be on its way like right now. It should be starting soon. Like if you were to look outside.
Oh my
I'm
god.
not sure.
Oh, I
Let me
just
see.
looked. It's all week. Yeah, it goes till 10.
12 a.m. Yep, 12 a.m. through 6 a.m. No, I'm sorry, all the way through 10 a.m. Yep.
Ew.
10 hours.
Ew.
I'm sorry. I sent it to you, I guess.
Stop. Take that back.
Take it back. Well, then Sunday is 38, but then Monday it jumps to 49, then Tuesday's 55. And then in Waterford it's going to be literally Tuesday you're going to be 63.
I'm gonna get fucking sick.
That's probably why I didn't feel good.
Yeah.
Like I feel okay now. Like I still kind of feel blah, but it's also literally freezing.
Yeah, I'm gonna get great. I love it.
So sorry about that cuz I feel like I sent it your way.
It's fine. I'm not mad.
Yeah, you are.
No, yeah, I am, but not at you.
Right? I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow because I think Mom and Cody both work. I think Mom works till like 5:30 and Cody works close. So that means like 12 to 6:30 I'll be like free.
Hell yeah.
So that either means it'll probably be Boulder's Gate or reading
Hell yeah.
or cleaning. One of the three activities of my life. Um, but anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap this up.
Yes.
Tomorrow. Next week is gonna be outdoor aspirations. We're gonna talk about our plans, our outdoor plans. Um, outdoor activities.
Yes.
So get your sunglasses and your sunscreen because we're gonna be thinking outside. Okay, that was weird. Anyways, guys, it's been a long week. Um, as always, I am Autumn, aka Firefly,
I am Moxie, aka Amy.
and this has been the Nerdy Archives. Until next time, guys, be safe out there. It's nuts.
It is.
Mother Nature's trying to kill us all.
Don't
Rightfully so, but she's still trying.
don't go find any fae.
Yeah, don't do that. Stay away. Bye.
Bye.